Hello everyone and welcome to episode 1 of my 100 Days in Minecraft series. My name is B and this is my first video, so if you like what you see, please subscribe. We're playing on a vanilla world. I'm setting it to hard, but I will not be playing in hardcore because I want this series to last more than one episode. So we've got a fresh world here, lots of grass, nice horizon, and now it's time for the classic tree punching. Make myself a crafting table, and back to punching trees. I made myself a wooden axe, and then I got to work on my second tree. It was at this point I realized I did not actually have a proper Minecraft skin, so I had to change that. Much better. I went to work replanting the trees because we don't want deforestation, and then I just kind of lollygagged around collecting flowers, and then I found these sheep, but I just had to choose kindness and make shears instead of killing them, so I got to mining. Also copper, but no iron, and it was getting pretty deep into this, and I hadn't found even coal or anything. By the time I got the deep slate, I wanted to give up, but I had the image of that guy mining diamonds, and I knew I couldn't give up. So I kept mining, and still nothing. I think this might be the most unprofitable mining session I've ever had. So I headed back to the surface, and by the time I did, the sheep were gone. So I got to work harvesting string from spiders and some of these firefly lights to try and see if I could turn the string into some wool for a bed. This spider almost killed me. I was on half a heart and I was trying to find somewhere safe to eat this apple so I could regenerate my health. And then I fell in the water. And then the zombie fell in after me. I just kind of ran around until morning, and then I found a safe place to eat my apple. And that's when I saw them. The sheep that I would use to make my bed. And as I stared into the sunset, I knew I would have to do the unthinkable. I'd have to kill the sheep. To make myself feel better after my heinous act of violence, I collected some flowers for my house. And then I saw this baby cow. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. And then I found my family. Look at them, they're so cute. And then I kept collecting flowers. And I ate some of the mutton because I literally had half a heart. And then I found where I wanted to build my house, so I got to work on that. I had the clever idea to set my spawn in case I died, which was a good idea because I died almost immediately after. Not because of the zombie, but because of fall damage, of course. Then I got back to work on my house. I was busy as a bee, fighting zombies and working on my house. Eventually I had the first wall down, but was perplexed when my honeycomb house was inexplicably not honeycomb shaped. So after some extensive research, I realized the problem was it was in fact not honeycomb shaped. After more extensive research on ye olde Google, I finally found some inspiration. I was gonna make a honeycomb greenhouse. A honeycomb greenhouse. I started on the extended part of my building, but then I realized it was ugly, so I eventually replaced the cobblestone with wood. I gathered up more oak for the frame, and eventually the greenhouse was ready for glass. So I dove into the pond to dig up some sand, finding some ground along the way. And then I decided while my glass cooked, I decided it was time to get my honeycomb blocks. But first, I would need some shears, so it was time to mine. And oh my goodness, I died so many times doing this. I'm not even joking. So you can see me frothing around trying to figure out a way to get into this cave. Eventually, I had the genius idea to attack the zombies with a fishing rod, except this was a horrible idea and I died. There I go. Now, the current death count is at 1, so just keep that in mind. So I went back into the cave to retrieve my things.
Okay, I need to get my stuff.
And immediately got bombarded with so many zombies. So I was just punching the zombies with no swords, and then I had a great idea to lead them out of the cave. Which again was not a good idea because I was killed by a child. So sad, so sad. Look at my little bee body falling into the ground. Okay, I decided it was time to be serious, it was time to get to work, and then I immediately got attacked by zombies. Actually, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Just dilly-dallying at this point. Okay, I think I'm getting something to eat.
A spear. I never used a spear.
Oh, okay, I finally made myself an actual weapon instead of trying to fight them with my fists. Which, if you've ever gotten a fist fight with a zombie, is not a good idea. I'd actually actually never used a spear before, and it was very apparent. And now I had armed the zombies with a spear.
Unskilled at it, or is it like just a useless?
I just want to make my greenhouse. I just want to get some iron so I can make some shears. So I can farm my bees. Is that too much to ask? No. Eventually, I got back in the cave, retrieved my stuff, and then died.
I'm one hit away.
Oh wait, sorry, right now. Not by the zombies, mind you. I fell. I died to fall damage. Again. Okay, I retrieved my stuff, and myself too, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I died to a skeleton. I can't even fight a skeleton. I jumped down. No supplies to my name. And then I got cursed by a witch. I started dying, so I trapped myself in this little makeshift cobblestone safety thing while the monsters went at it. And then I did something really dumb. I went out of my cobblestone fort and died immediately. Why do I do the things that I do? We're on 8. The death count is at 8. I went to retrieve my stuff again. Waded through the water a little bit, got my things, and finally, after dying like 8 million times, I was finally able to mine my first piece of iron on the 11th day in this world. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bee, you have enough iron for your shears. You should go back to the surface, right? That would be a good idea, right? I should do that, right? I did not do that. I was greedy, and my greed would be my downfall. I kept mining iron. I actually eventually learned how to use the spear. So, it apparently was not the spear's fault. I am just greatly unskilled. I killed the zombies. Sorry, was that a bit of a spoil? That was a bit ahead. Sorry. Killed more zombies. And then I mined some more iron. Now, this would be a great time to head back up to the surface. Don't you think? Now would be a great time to head back up to the surface. Then I got attacked by a skeleton. Again. And again. And I died for a 9th time. I got revenge on the skeleton, and I'm on half a heart, and I am definitely gonna die. So I think this is a good time to end the episode before I die for a 10th time in one episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!